if you're not moving well, you feel like your shots are really inconsistent, you're not hitting the middle of your racket, you're getting destroyed by your opponents, could be that one of these fundamental technical things could be something that you're doing wrong in your game, okay? Today, I'm going to be talking about the fundamental mistakes that players make in their techniques, all right? So we're going to go through the most common mistakes and techniques, and yeah, hopefully you guys can maybe recognize some of these in your own game, correct them, and become better players. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, to go through these fundamentals, we're going to go through it step by step. Firstly, how we're holding the racket, our grip, our racket preparation, breaking down our entire swing, and then lastly, a bit of movement fundamentals, what we need to be doing movement-wise and what's important, okay? So let's get started with the grip, okay? Everyone knows how to hold a normal grip right now. I've made videos on this before. Just wrapping around the racket, okay? So when you're hitting the ball, you want to be able to be opening up your racket, all right? So when you make contact, you have an open racket face, okay? So if you hold your racket like this, it's down the middle between your thumb and your index, it means you can open up here and you can open up here, okay? Also means you have that stability from the index. And yeah, so make sure you're holding your racket like this, you're wrapping around nicely. Sometimes it's even nice to go a bit higher on the racket to get that control, okay? So, number one, make sure we're wrapping around, getting that thing good and stable, and then we're able to open up and rotate, but keeping it in that exact same spot. Okay, so as I said before, now we have a nice grip. Now, I want you guys to hold this thing stable, okay? When we make contact with the ball, I want you guys to have this wrist stable going through the ball. What we don't want is to, when you hit the ball, change the direction or adjust your racket or whatever, okay? We want that thing, racket preparation, and then when you go through the ball, as you make contact, my wrist is cocked and it's going through in that line, okay? So then you guys may ask, how do we control where the ball goes? It's the line, all right? So if I have that cocked wrist and I want a straight shot, I'm going to hit a straight line. I'm going to follow through straight, all right? So we're going to go straight for a drive. If I want to go cross court, I'm going to follow through and open up a bit more and follow through across. This is how we want to be controlling our shot. We don't want to be adjusting last minute, okay? Another important thing to get this right is racket prep, okay? Get there early and then swing through that ball in one big motion, okay? So rack it up, follow through, okay? We want this to be happening in one smooth motion. If you feel this is not happening in one smooth motion, it feels awkward, then you're probably doing one of these things right. Rack it, hold it nicely, get it up early, follow through so that there's nothing in between, there's nothing stuck, you're not stopping it, you're not tapping it, you're striking through the ball. Rack it up. Keep that wrist solid. Okay, now timing. Rack it up. Step and hit. You can feel me putting that body into the shot. You can hear it and you can feel it. Okay? Rack it up. And keeping that wrist solid. Rack it up, timing. And then spacing, okay? Rack it up. Tight one. Rack it up. That's stepping into the ball. It's going to give you guys a great line to the back. So, we have those fundamentals down. Make sure you correct those. If your racket up isn't early, that's a technical failure. If you're not holding the racket correctly, it's a technical mistake. These technical mistakes end up affecting your game a lot, all right? So get these basics right. Now, contact with the ball. We have the racket preparation, we have the follow through. Those are the first and the last parts of our swing. In between, we have contact with the ball, okay? So where do we want to make contact with the ball? A lot of players get this wrong. We want to make contact with the ball when it's kind of in front of us, okay? Sometimes a bit early, sometimes here, but always so that we have our body in the shot. Otherwise, we're not going to get any power or depth in our shots, okay? So sometimes it makes sense to hit the ball from behind you when you're hitting a drive, but sometimes when you're going cross court, usually you'll take that ball earlier. And this has to do with the line we're taking, all right? If we're following through from the back, it's fine to follow through. You're still going to get that ball straight. But if you're going to go cross court from there, it's very difficult. You'd have to use all wrist basically. But if you're taking it early, you see that line cross court makes way more sense. So pay attention that you hit the ball in front of you. Secondly, even more importantly, I'd say, make sure the ball's out in front of you. If the ball's too close, there's no way we can have that smooth swing that we're aiming for, okay? We're going to have to adjust and do this and that, and it's not going to be smooth. For this to happen, we need a good distance between ourselves and the ball, okay? This is very important to getting power and weight in your shot. You want to be taking that ball in front of us so we lean into the ball, okay? And most players that make this mistake wrong take the ball way too close to their bodies, all right? Rack it up, follow through. Rack it up, follow through. Point of contact between me and the ball, okay? Bam. Every time, point of contact between me and the ball. Okay? If I'm hitting that ball right here, in the middle, I feel consistent weight in the shot, consistent lines, okay? Don't hit it too early, don't hit it too late. See if you can find that balance. Thank you so much for tuning in, Squashers. Let's fix these fundamental mistakes that I see a lot within club players, beginners, sometimes pros even, but unlikely. They're usually the ones getting these things right. That's what makes them so good. So yeah, see if you can get everything running smoothly, everything in one motion. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please give me some feedback on how you find the content. Give me some ideas for what you'd like to see. I always appreciate that. And until next time.